Hi, everybody out there in gig world. This is Sarah, Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. And I had a great day yesterday. I don't know if you remember a few months ago, but Instacart had a glitch here on the East Coast. And everybody was getting these batches, and they were like $40 batches with like $75 tips. And it was like, it was like this fantasy dream world or something, and it ended up a huge glitch, and it was one of those, they went down on the whole eastern coast technical things. But so yesterday the app was acting a little bit glitchy, and so I thought, well, maybe this is one of those moments again, because a BJ's, which is our version of Costco, order came in with a $50 tip, and and then the Instacart payment for BJ's and for even heavy pay. Well, I tapped onto it, but then nothing happened in the green circle happened. Sometimes you get the double green circles, double screwed, right? And so I figured, well, it's just one of those glitches. And I was about a quarter of a mile away from my house, so I just went home and um, futzed a little bit. I probably was making my second cuppa, and all of a sudden it came up, return to batch, where you get that little thing where it's like you can go back to the batch, and showed the BJ's address. It's like, holy moly, I got this order. So it's like, I better get going. So I looked down and it said heavy pay included, and it's like cases of juice and cases of water and cases of Coke, and it's like, oh my goodness. I said, well, challenge accepted. And it was like 11. And I said, well, this will definitely be the last order of the day. And so I get there and I have to get one of those. It's not the huge one with the handle here and then that whole metal thing comes out there. It kind of had those playground railings on it. So I could kind of like navigate it because I had two ends of the railings. I don't know if you've seen them, but it was perfect cart. So the first thing I did was load up the 70 count cases of water, and then the cases of Coke, and then the cases of um, juices. And then it was off to the bakery, and it was a huge cake. Of course, nothing is small there. So it was the huge cookies and cream cake, 3 dozen regular sized cupcakes, a dozen mini cupcakes. It was like incredible. It was so much fun. I was in such a good mood. And it was clear. Oh, at one point she texted me and said, she was having a birthday party for her daughter this weekend. And so I had so much fun shopping. It was a case of Doritos snack packs and chips and veggie straws, all these like snack pack sizes too. A lot of fun. And so it was $256 worth of things for a party, and not 1 gram of nutrition. My idea of a great order. And so, I guess the front end manager and the cashier both have to be in on the count. I mean, if any of you do Costco, you probably already know this. This is just my little virgin, naive visit to BJ's with a big order. And so, anyway, I get to the checkout where the man checks the receipt, and he's older like me too. And he said, yeah, he said, I'll get somebody to help you load the car with this because, it's huge and heavy. And I said, okay. And he couldn't get anybody because I had talked to the man that was in produce that doesn't do produce. And he said he's all over the store. He's stretched so thin. I said to him at one point, you probably wish you didn't have to wear your BJ shirt so you could just kind of hide. He said, yeah, I know. I wish that too. And so the man at the front, he said, we are down 42 jobs at this point. We need 42 new people to work here. He said, nobody wants to work. And it's true, because delivering for DoorDash and doing Instacart, every single place I go to has a now hiring. I mean, whether it's landscape or a rental place for equipment, or even the restaurants that I go to, everything says hiring. And he said, I'm 72 and I can't picture not working. And I said, I'm 70 and I'm the same, you know. He said, down 42. It's just so bad. So finally he finds somebody. That man couldn't come. And the guy loads up my entire order. He was so sweet. And he said, we really usually don't like Instacart people, but I like you. It's like, thanks. Um, and he said, yeah, it just seems like everybody's new and they keep, you know, they have all these mess ups and return orders and everything else. And so I said, yeah, well, we're all new sometimes. And I guess that happens. So I thanked him and I said, you know, now the only thing I can hope for is that a strapping teenage boy, you know, comes out to the car when I get there and helps me unload. So I pull in and there's another Camry there, right? There's a Camry in the driveway. So somebody owns a Camry in the driveway. And then there's a white Camry to the side. And then there's me and my navy Camry. The white Camry is DoorDash delivering Chick-fil-A to this strapping teenager that comes out of the door and says, can I help you? Oh my God, it was like I blew out the candles on their cake and I got my wish, right? He unloaded everything in record time. It didn't even matter if he took forever, probably just to get to his Chick-fil-A sandwich. I felt so blessed. It was great. So unloaded everything. What fun though. And my back isn't killing me today like it probably would have had I done it. But that was a fun day. And as a lot of people say about Costco and other, well, what else is there? Costco and BJ's and anyway, is that, you know, this is what we have. This is the size that we have. If you don't want it, don't get it. You know, I was in front of the Progresso soups in a regular store one day, and it's like healthy version, low sodium version. Oh my, I mean, there were like hundreds of Progresso soups. Incredible. And you definitely better scan on that one so you don't get the wrong one. But it was just it. I do like doing Costco, and the heavy pay didn't scare me because if you've got those crate cart things, instead of lifting it up and over into the carriage, you know, it's just kind of an easy transfer. So I do look forward to those. And I have noticed at 9 o'clock they might drop a couple of BJ's, but maybe there's a lot of people that already know that, like Gary with Instacart Dude, where he goes to Costcart and it drops, or Jen. So yeah, that was a fun. It was a fun shop, and I'm glad that I did it. And yeah, I wasn't as scared of doing it, even though. But I thought at first it was one of those fantasy glitches because it was like such a nice tip. And as I dig, excuse me, as I dig out of my low rating hole, I was surprised it came my way. So we'll see what today brings. I'm aiming for Uber Eats and DoorDash. It's Saturday morning, and although there were no openings on DoorDash. So anyway, have a wonderful day. I hope you make tons of money and tons of good tips. Remember your worth. Oh God, what's wrong with my computer? I will see you here the next time. This is Sarah, Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. Bye-bye for now.